If you're a kayaker, camper, or heavy packer when you go fishing, you want to check out this episode of Hack to Fish. Alright guys, when you want to go camping and you pretty much want to take everything you have. If you're a guy in a kayak, you want to take your kayak, and kayaks take up a lot of room. If you're wanting to spend a lot of time camping and you don't have a camper or anything like that, the back of your truck ends up being a lot of the space that you're going to use to take your tent, your rods, your kayak, anything that you can think of home that you're going to need. Most people take it. So I added to the rod bar hack, and you can see it in this iCard above. If you don't know what the rod bar hack is, it's a hack to keep people from shutting your rods up in the tailgate. And so far this year, I ain't had nobody shut my rods up in the tailgate and break some of my rods, because I've got some real expensive rods. I got Mad Cats, Big Cat Fever, I got a Hellcat rod, and I like having a variety so that way I can give my opinion on things on YouTube. So, alright guys, as I mentioned once before, if you haven't seen the rod bar, this is the rod bar. And all I did was melt these sides and put some Berkeley vertical rod holders on here, and that way it kept it up in the air and you had more space right here. Well, on into knowing people started telling me, well, I can't really use that because of my kayak. So that started making me think, daggone cicada about hit me. That's what you're hearing in the background, is all these cicadas. It sounds like a spaceship's landing in my field, but they're cicadas. So, common thing around the south, good fishing bait for carp, sometimes catfish. But anyway, let's get on to this hack. Alright guys, I can't give exclusive specifications on this because everybody's trust's not the same. But what I do know is you're going to need 2 1-inch elbows, some 1-inch pipe. Depending on how many rods, you're going to need 5, well, let's say 2 to 8 rod tees for your rods. Now, like I said, I can't give any specifications for this because everybody's truck is different. So, we're going to go ahead and put this together and I'll show you what it does. First, you want some short pipe right here to go in the side of your holes in your truck. Want to clean it off around there where I cut it. Put it together. Take a hammer and just tap it together. Like so. Then, on one end, unless you have a lot of tees for your rods, I know a lot of people like to take the rods fishing with their kids and stuff. You never know how many rods you're going to need. You'll need a long pipe. Put it in the other end of the tee. And of course, tap it in also. You want to make sure that that's in there tight, because you really don't want this coming loose going down the road. Put these three pieces together, it should look something like this. Next, you'll want to get one of these T's and make sure it's straight on here, straight out, like that. And again, tap it in place. Like I said, you want to make sure these are tight, but you don't want to glue them because later on you might want to add some T's to it to hold more rods. So far, that's what we have. Now we'll assemble the rest of them. Now, with all your sections, it should look like this. Now we're going to put together the last piece, and I'll show you what this does. Let me put these rods on here and you'll get a better perspective of what this is for. Now, check this out. All that room right there, pack whatever you want to, duffel bags, kayak. Your rods are not rolling around, your rods are not getting tangled up, not getting damaged. It's all held right there. Gives you a lot of room when you're going camping without all the hassle of trying to straighten everything out, or when you get there your rod's broke. Now, I created this for mainly bank fishermen, this YouTube channel, because I was trying to help everybody who couldn't afford certain things. I went online and looked at this ways to keep rods up in the air, and I found rod racks that were $300 at Bass Pro Shop, $449 for Bass Pro Shop. Cabela sells one at $6.99, and it's all to keep it above your truck. Now I think I paid $7 for the T's and the PVC and everything to assemble this. And like I said, you don't want to glue this together because maybe later on you want to add some more rods to your rod rack for going camping or something. Now so far what I got back here is I got a Big Cat Fever Limited Edition, I got a Catfish Pro Tournament Series rod, I got a Shatter Cat, I've got a B&M rod, and I have a Mad Cat Surge rod. All of these fit in that 1-inch T. The only one that I couldn't get to fit was my Tangle on Catfish. And you can add an adapter from 1 inch to 1 1/4, and it will fit right in there. Alright guys, that was a major space saver for the back of your truck. Like I said, if you want to take a kayak, you want to go camping, you got to pack your tent, you got to pack a bait cooler, you got to pack a drink cooler. There's a lot of stuff that can go into that. Your rods take up a lot of space being 7 foot something or 6 foot something, and this hack was designed to give you that space that you need. I hope you enjoyed this hack. I try to keep an open mind for everybody, kayakers, even though I don't have a kayak, bank fishermen, boat fishermen, anything I can think of. Now, if you've never seen my channel, go down here below at the Hack to Fish symbol, click on it, and it'll take you to where you can subscribe. If you like this hack, give me a thumbs up, ring that bell in the corner, and you'll get notified every time that I have a video or a hack come up. Or maybe it's just a fishing video. Never know what I'm going to do. I guess that's the benefits of being ADD. I'm just going to get up one day, maybe go fishing, take my camera, come up with a hack, something that can help somebody. My mind runs rampant. Well, we're at the end of the video, and I appreciate y'all viewing everything. I hope it helped you out, and keep on doing what you love and love what you do. This is Hack to Fish, and I'm out.